Alright, hi guys, this is Colton here with Kruz pedals. So today I wanted to demo this new creation of mine, the Distortion. So the Distortion is a full gain versatile pedal that will take you anywhere from light, very light clipping, which is a very clean tone you can use to drive an amp, but then also searing high gain, which almost will creep into the territory of fuzz. And it has both a handy tone and a mid control, so you can match it to your amp however you like. If you're using a mid-weak pedal, maybe like an amp with a tone stack, you're dialing back the mids for a nice clean sound, you can boost it here so it kind of compensates. And the same thing for the tone, you can use that to match to whatever brightness your amp naturally has. So let's go ahead and dig in. I notice on this side here, that's not the amp I'm playing through. I'm playing through an Orange Terror, this lovely guy right here. So right here we have an orange Jim Root Terror, which is a single channel. So I'm running the gain pretty low on it. I'm running the gain low, but have the volume boosted, and it's going through an Eminence private jack speaker, just a basic 112, being mic'd with the Sennheiser E609. Courtesy of my awesome wife, as a great Christmas present this year. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's the clean sound that I have going. I'm gonna work my way through the different pickup settings here. So bridge pickup, let's dial that back. Okay, so bridge pickup right here. Split bridge and middle. Just the middle. Neck and middle. And then the neck. So that's the clean sound we're working with. So let's go ahead and start taking this through its various gain settings we have here. So all the way down, it's almost like the pedal's not there. That's when we're gonna use that to boost the amp a little bit harder. So let's go ahead and find some unity gain here. So we can hear just the slight warm sound, a little bit of compression we have at that setting. And a nice thing you do when you're playing clean is you can roll back the mids a little bit and boost the tone, make it nice and warm, or nice and bright. All right, so let's go ahead and start boosting this a little bit. So we have a little more gain. Let's go ahead and make the mids pretty even and the tone pretty central too. So here we're going to start clipping a tad bit more. And that's on our neck pickup, so it's pretty warm as it is. Bridge pickup. So now it's starting to get some nice saturation, some nice clipping going on, but it's not too intense. And this tone knob really covers a lot of territory with how much it'll roll off the high end. So you can really completely get rid of all that buzzing that sometimes can be a little bit too strong in these kinds of just pretty much any distortion pedal, really. So let's go ahead and do that again. Bridge pickup. And that's about the gain setting we can use too for some nice single coil use. Cool, so that's what we're going there with that gain setting. Now let's start cranking it up a little bit more. We're at 12 o'clock with the gain. And we're going to keep the tone settings neutral just to start with. So here's the bridge pickup. Back to the clean sound. So that's what we have going on there. Let's go ahead and boost the mids now. And you'll see how that gives it a much fuller sound. You'll stand out in the mix quite a bit more. And then we can cut it, see what that does. So you can kind of transfer between modern and vintage sounds even, it seems like, as you're messing around with that mid there. So let's crank it up and see, not quite full gain, but let's crank it up and see how nice and thick we can get this to sound. So I'm going to keep the mids cut right here, and let's see how that sounds. You can rock out on that all day. That's a pretty good sound. So then we can also boost the mids. So let's see what that sounds like. Actually, let's go neutral and then boost. So here's neutral mid setting. Then we can boost it, and keep in mind this is a mid-heavy speaker, so it's going to have a little bit more mids. Remember, this is all, my amp is totally neutral right now. However your amp settings are going to be set is going to affect this quite a bit. So that's what we have going on there. Now we're gonna really put the circuit to its test with crazy high gain. You're going to start fuzzing out a little bit. You'll notice a lot of, it almost is to the point of bit crushing. Obviously it's not digital, but it's pretty intense at this setting. Let's go ahead and crank back the mids. And we'll give it a crazy setting. Very low mids, really high tone. Let's just see what we can do. So that's pretty fun. I honestly love that sound. It has its uses, definitely. And then we can go ahead and make it a little more neutral again and see how that sounds. So that's kind of our rundown of this pedal. Definitely let me know what you think. I have 2 of these currently as of February 23rd, and I have 2 more I'm making as well, so it's probably just going to be this limited run of 4. My classic one is the Clipper, which I'm going to be demoing next in my little bit of free time right now. But I actually really like this. It's a lot different than the Clipper. It has a little bit more versatility, honestly. I'm probably going to make more of them later, but if you're interested, I have a reverb shop at reverb.com/shop/Kruz pedals, all one continuous word in the URL. So KRUZ pedals, and go ahead and message me on there. Find me on Facebook, Instagram. Hit me up. Let me know what you want. And I can also do any of these pedals customized, different color schemes. Maybe if you want more tonal options, all of that. So go ahead and let me know. And hope you have a good one. Thanks.